What's happening, YouTube? It's what time is it anyway? 2:40, May 20th. It's a Thursday. Ooh, that means I get hot water tomorrow. Woohoo! Been a while. Johnny's been 3 weeks and no hot water. Anyway, not important. I'm gonna speak on loneliness, but more than just that. But to get there, I got to take you guys on a journey. And before I can take you on this little journey with me, I got to give you I got to paint a picture inside your head. Picture, if you will, little Johnny, 4 or 5 years old, his mom, and her best friend Arlene at the time. You're talking 1966, let's just say. Probably pretty close. 65, maybe. Anyway, we're standing out in front of this little store. And back then, there was no 7-Eleven. I guess you guys would call it like a bodega, right? A little grocery store, convenience store, sold everything, owned by this little Chinese family. And we're out front. Mom, we just came out. We're at the corner of 5th Avenue and Middlefield in Redwood City. And this dude comes walking up. And I'm little, right? I'm hanging on to Mom's leg, bear hugging Mom's leg. Because I was painfully shy when I was little. This shyness is where I'm going with this lonely, by the way. And this is my first recollection of shy, of knowing something about me, right? So anyway, Mom tries to introduce me to this dude and says, "Hey, this is your dad." And I remember this. I mean, fuck, you've heard some stories, meeting my old man's, meeting him at his tombstone, right? Well, this is Mom saying, "This is your dad," when I was wee. And I was real shy, and I was hiding behind her, hugging her leg behind her, right? Way down, face to her ass, and holding on to her leg. And I didn't want to meet this dude. I was just really shy. Like, you've seen little kids real shy and timid. They don't want to meet people, right? That's how I was when I was little. And this was my dad. So she said. But whether it was Tom Oliver or it was Michael Ray Kennedy, I couldn't tell you because I was too little. I don't know. But what I do know is painfully shy. My whole fucking life, way shy. Too shy to ask a girl on a date. Too shy to ask the boss for a raise. Very, very timid growing up. But I was a good-sized kid, right? And trying to fit in and trying to survive, I had to push past that shyness in the playground, right? When you're hanging with the boys, no room to be shy. You get ran over, right? You can't show weakness. You can't show shyness. You can't be an introvert, as you egghead people like to say, right? You got to be bold. You just do. If you're on the street and you're fucking around as a little kid in the hood, no room for shyness. I didn't go to prep school, motherfucker. School of hard knocks. Anyway, sorry. Just in one of those moods, right? So, way shy. Way shy. Way quiet, right? Like a mouse. I didn't say shit. You never saw me on fucking YouTube, that's for damn sure. I was also a big time people watcher. Still am. I remember in my late teens and early 20s when I first started driving, that was a big deal for me because growing up in foster homes, I had to do whatever the fuck they wanted me to do. And once I got a car, fuck you, I could do whatever I wanted, right? So I used to drive from the peninsula to Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. I'm sure most folks know what Santa Cruz is, no matter where you live. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's been in movies, whatever. I used to drive to the boardwalk by myself in my little 66 Chevelle and go up on the boardwalk. I didn't have no money. And I would just sit there and watch people walk by and wonder who they were, what they did, what kind of life they had, right? I would people watch and fantasize. Here's one for you. I used to trip the XO lady out. We'd go on these drives. She liked to go on long drives. And I'd see a house out in the middle of nowhere in the fucking boonies, way across the field, all by its fucking self, all beat up, fucked up. Maybe somebody lives there, maybe they don't. And I would get lost in a gaze staring at this house, and she'd go, "What are you looking at?" And I was just wondering who lives there, right? And what they're like and what do they do. And she'd look at me funny, and I go, "You never do that?" She goes, "Do what?" And I said, "What I just said." And she goes, "What are you talking about?" And I said, "Well, when I see a house out somewhere like that, I always wonder who lives there and what's their life like, and, you know, do they have kids? And I don't know, I just wonder." And she just would shake her fucking head like, "Oh, you lost your fucking mind." Lonely. Even when I'm with people, I'm lonely. I was with the old lady and I'm still wondering about whatever. I got little cheat notes to help me stay on track with this because it's kind of complicated. For me, being shy, coming up across the board, like I said, whether it was a date, asking a girl on a date, meeting a stranger, talking to the boss for a raise, any kind of confrontation, or even interaction sometimes, it was tough for me. I just painfully shy, embarrassed too easy, all that kind of shit my whole fucking life, which makes it tough to get close to people, which makes it tough relationships, leaves you lonely because you tend to be by yourself a lot. And the fact that I grew up in foster homes and now I understand I got these trust issues and why I got these trust issues, figuring all that shit out, anger issues, all these things to push people away. More lonely, right? It's built in me to stay by my fucking self. Push everybody away, stay away, stay away, stay away. Until my baby brother Paul died. And it broke me yet again, right? I've been broken my whole fucking life. You would think you couldn't get broke anymore after an adult, right? You're all growed the fuck up. Well, I got news for you, homie. You can be broke until the day you fucking die when it comes to life. There's always something that can break you. Believe me. I don't give a fuck who you are. Mr. Wes Watson himself or fucking anybody you think is tough, they can be broken, trust me. It just takes the right thing at the right time and it will break you. Just saying. Anyway. So, when my brother Paul died and it breaking me, it took away my fucking shyness, right? No fucks given, which made all my anger issues come to the surface even more, right? My drinking was making it worse. My confrontation with my attorney for my workman's comp case, confrontation with the union with my pension, lawyer for the pension, the this, the that. All of these things culminated at the same time, right when Paul died. I was still drinking and fighting, and all this turmoil pushed to the fucking surface, man. There was no more quiet, shy Johnny, trust me. Even when I was married to a fucking stripper and I was a bouncer, I was still shy and quiet. To fucking broads at the strip joint used to try to get at me. Sonny used to tell me the girls had a competition to see who could fuck me. But because I was true blue, and she laughed. She says, go for it, try. Go ahead, go ahead. She'd tease them. She used to get her coworkers to fuck with me to see if they could get me to cheat. And fuck you, right? It just wasn't going to happen. You know, I'd get shy or whatever. Oh, they'd flirt and try to grab my crotch or whatever, and this and that and this and that, like strippers do. Fucking none of them could get to me. Wasn't going to happen. Not wired that way. Not a cheater. Shy, right? I was no ladies man kind of guy, right? Just that wasn't my style. Just, chicks had to hit on me before anything would ever fucking take place, right? I was never that guy that could go get at women. Just not my nature, not my personality, right? Now we're getting somewhere. Personality. So baby brother Paul dies, by the way. This is a pollywog. Paul, my brother Paul, his nickname when we were kids was Pollywog. That's a pollywog drinking a beer, smoking a fucking cigarette, because he did that while he had leukemia right to the fucking day he died. And this right here is a cross, a heart, says mom, ribbon. That's a rose with the ribbon, says Jim, mom, and over here is a rose. Hard to see, this is 40 years old, it's almost gone. And it said Paul underneath. And up here it says rest in peace, baby bro. So, like I said, when Paul died, it broke me because as a kid, Jim, Paul, me, and mom, that's it. That's all we had. Paul's gone. Mom's gone. Me and Jim, we don't talk. This is gone. Broke me. I used to say this was our family crest when I was a little kid, 18, 19, when I come up with that. Anyway, so lonely, I know it real well. Until Paul died, you'd have never saw none of this. No fucking way. Then I learned about INFJ. Oh shit. No fucking way. So, INFJ, you're already wired to be fucking lonely. You're already the outcast. You don't fit. Nobody understands. You have no idea how much learning about INFJ helped me. Helped me figure out why I do what I do. I don't give a fuck about you stupid ass motherfucking personality police bitches. All you little fucking cunts out there that want to sit there and pick people apart and think you know what the fuck other people are because you got no fucking life, go fuck off. You irritate the living shit out of me because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're an egghead in a book. You're not a man. You're not a fucking man. You're an egghead in a book. Chicks don't do that, by the way. Did you notice that? It's always you fucking assholes sitting there picking people apart and telling them what they are not. And you hurt people's feelings. Not me, but the women you fuck with that fucking game shit you play, irritates the shit out of me and it makes me angry. Go figure. More of anger issues from when my brother died. And my shy went away. My lonely, or not my lonely, but my shyness went away. That timid, quiet INFJ Johnny that I was my whole fucking life, he's angry now. When baby brother Paul died, all that fucking anger took all that shy away. But with the shy, made me lonely, right? Got no skills to be swooping on women and shit, right? Just by myself. And now the anger pushes everybody away, which makes me lonely again, because ain't nobody want nothing to do with me. You motherfuckers don't even want anything to do with my YouTube channel. Everybody's afraid to say anything. Everybody's afraid to even fucking do anything. It just cracks me up because of my aggressive nature. Broken INFJ, motherfucker. That's what this is. That's what this channel used to be. When this channel actually was catching some traction back in the day, it was when it was the angry INFJ, because that's truly who I am. I mean, if you had to put me in front of a fucking shrink or your stupid cunt personality police or whoever the fuck, I would imagine I could get them all to agree that I'm an angry INFJ without a doubt. I don't know how the fuck you could label me any other, because I got this fucking Boy Scout in me, right? This Mandela, this fucking Gandhi bullshit, right? This save the world crap. I just had a talk with Dave Dog saying, you know, I wish I wasn't like this, man. This big-hearted shit fucking fucks me up. Yeah, you're a good man, Charlie Brown. Unless you're Charlie Brown, he ain't having such a good time. Everybody likes Charlie Brown. Except Charlie Brown's never smiling. Did you ever notice that? Man, have no idea. But all that shit leaves you lonely. You motherfuckers have no clue what lonely is. And the funny thing is, the only videos that I do that I put out that any get real good traction, they got lonely in the title. They do good. So clearly there's a lot of lonely motherfuckers out there. But none of you got what I got. There's just, you don't. You got hope. Me, I got a bad attitude. Not much hope for a bad attitude. And then there ain't no switch to just turn it off. My anger issues, my trust issues, all that shit that I'm working on, right? It doesn't just go away. It's not going to ever go away. I'll be lonely for the rest of my life. I have no doubt. There's no way I'm going to find somebody. I would need to find a gal who is INFJ, who has her own goddamn anger issues so that she could understand me. It's fuck. It'll never happen. I'm convinced, man. Which leaves me feeling fucking lonely even more so. Because I don't want that. I would love to have a missus sitting right here and I could be talking to her instead of you. Try to wrap this up. Here's another thing that leaves me lonely: honesty. Just about everybody I've ever known in my life is comfortable with lying. They just are. Lie to the old man, lie to the old lady, ain't no big deal. Little white lie, ain't gonna hurt their feelings, this, that. Motherfucking cheaters. I'm too fucking honest. I can't be anything but, and it fucks me. Oh, I wish I could be a little more dishonest. Fuck. I wouldn't be so fucking lonely. I could bullshit my way through life like y'all. It's so fucking shitty to be me. For me. It even selling my house, right? You know what's nagging at me right now? I got a gal in the neighborhood mentioned this single mom with 4 kids struggling with no house and and maybe if you would own or finance. And so now I'm like, my heart's going out to this lady and her kids who I don't even know. And it's like, fuck, man, if I hook her up with my spot, that fucks me. Now what do I do for Misfit Island? So here now I'm worried about somebody I don't even know because she's hurting with 4 kids, right? I'm fucking ready to give her my fucking house. The fuck, man? When does it stop? You have no idea what it's like to be me. But yet, doesn't matter how much charity or how much I care or how much love I have for y'all. You see anybody here? You see anybody here? Lonely, right? Me and my fucking anger. And my honesty. Anger and honesty. Go figure, right? That's a great way to stay fucking lonely, trust me. Just stay angry and honest and you'll be lonely for the rest of your fucking life. Sorry, man. I'm just in a mood, right? I can't fucking sleep. In a house all by myself, getting ready to move across the fucking country, trying to put all this shit together in my head by myself. Makes you feel real fucking lonely, trust me. So, moral to the story for y'all. You think you're having a bad day? You think you're fucking lonely? Walk in my shoes. Or maybe like, subscribe, and share, and I wouldn't be so fucking lonely. I don't know. Just saying. So on that note, y'all have a great day. Much love and respect. Don't let the kids hear the caca. Go try to make somebody not lonely. How about that? Have a good day.